everybody. 2 puppies today with their kerchiefs. So we'll see. I've bribed them with treats. Well, this is not going to last. But for those of you here right at this moment, ta-da! 2 puppies. Maybe clip it. Exclamation clip. You know, we'll see if that works. And they're already gone. Never mind. By the way, the thing I just did, exclamation clip, CLIP, it will take a clip and like put it on my channel. So if just like 1 minute or 30 seconds even. And I would love if that was something that happened regularly. So thank you. I don't know, it felt concerty today. I'm so glad to see you, everybody. So, hello, Lady Dragon Master. I saw pictures of you at TRF. They're so lovely. You guys looked absolutely regal and amazing. And the fireworks, just all of it, looked wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And Wild Cats, hi. Hello. And Valiant Vicuna. So I need to tell you, it was many days ago, but I looked up, I was like, what's a vicuna? It probably is a thing. And now it's like, it's a vicuña, right? It's an animal, like I don't know, one of the things with horns, like an ibex or a reindeer or antelope kind of a thing. And so now when I see it, I'm like, Valiant Vicuna. And Old Fool Old School is here today. Hi. Missed you Tuesday. I mean, no pressure. You drop in and out whenever you want, but I did miss you. I sang Oh Holy Night, and I found a nice arrangement of it. And I thought of you because I think it was you who had requested it or asked for it. So anyways, I currently have 2 mics running. Is it a horrible echo? Because I can turn one down or off. Hi, Dawn of the Damned. Is it Dawn or is it Iron Jack? Did you find your own account yet? Oh, okay. Well, then here it is. No echo. I do use a reverb on, well, anyways. Yes, this is a 2 mic thing happening. Now I've got microphones as far as the eye can see. So if it's too loud, let me know. He can't find his. Can't find his. Okay. Dear me. It sounds perfect. Good. Well, okay. See, this was with both. But now I can hear it in my own ears. And this makes me feel like I'm screaming because I can't quite hear myself, but I can see the level going. And let me know because I can't. Anyways, it's a long, stupid story. I spent more than, oh boy, 20, 30 hours trying different things, trying to get it to work. I'm completely, whatever. It is now working as of 10:30 last night. And so, okay. On Tuesday, you had a violin lesson and needed to practice. I'm so proud of you. Oh, do you love it? I never enjoyed lessons because I always felt like I was pouring my heart into practicing, and then I'd get to my lesson and like coming along nicely was the most I'd ever get. So, and that's what their job is. Their job is to make you better by pointing out what still needs work, but it doesn't feel very nice. And some teachers are better than others about encouragement and everything. So, but yes. Well, okay. 1 second. I'm going to see if I can. He's right at my feet. Oh, and it's on. Okay. They've got little kerchiefs on. They're little Christmas kerchiefs. It's so cute, I want to die. So, anyways. I'm never good enough, but she's encouraging too. Good. Whatever can... Right? Thank you for redeeming that. That's my favorite thing. They're all my favorite thing. That's why they're there. Well, I'm going to just start with some Celtic stuff. Oh, the baby. You're being so good. And I'm going to just keep giving him treats so that he associates being in this room. Oh, you guys. You'll never guess what's happening right now. Aiko, come over here. And up. Are they both on camera? Oh my gosh. Clip. Exclamation clip. Do it. Quickly before they leave. Mega Christ has outed me. Back when I just could not get Shinji on the camera, so then when I would practice, I pressed record so that I could at least have him in the bed. I'm like, I'll just record him in there, and then if he totally refuses forever and ever, I've never used it in a stream, but it's there just because I was getting really depressed about it. Like, I can't advertise that I have a Shiba and then, like, just kidding. Oh, off. So, that is the thing, though, is I know it's a wonderful thing to have my audience be like, oh, puppies, but it distracts me from the task at hand. Exposed. I was just, yeah. I mean, you've seen me. I've kind of flailed trying to just get all the things working for the stream. And it's like, I'm using every idea I can possibly think of. It's like, well, don't you have dogs? Yes. Okay. But today, what the comedy of today is going to be how many times I forget to turn on the speaking mic. Or get the plane, you know what I mean? Switch back and forth, because it happened so late last night that I was like, hotkeys are just going to have to be a future Violin Elf problem. And on streaming day, I just never want to deal with tech things, because I always feel like, no, that needs to be just mentally preparing and getting the instrument warmed up and this instrument warmed up. So, But thank you all for being here. I'm happy to be here today, and yeah, I am glad it's working. But now I just need for the switching back and forth to happen. Do you like looking at Shinji's butt, or should I? Man, I don't know what is with him. Maybe he hates the blue light on the camera. Ugh, I'll brainstorm solutions. We'll see. Anticipated it. Okay. So, that's pretty... Okay. It's not that many buttons. It feels like 14 buttons. But it isn't. Thank you. Oh, well, yes. Hey, I do not know how to say your name. Miktaya 11. But thank you for following me and thank you for being here. You are so welcome here. And thank you for the clips. Hey, these are pretty. Green ones. I love it. And yes, requests are open. I've made a couple of little tweaks and changes. Trying to just kind of make it work for me, and yeah. Oh, good. Thank you. Oh my goodness. You know what? That's just purely supernatural because I was a wreck most of yesterday. No need for the 11. Okay. Carol of the Bells. Didn't see that coming, did you? Well, I was planning to play it at some point. I didn't know if you'd be able to be here the whole time. Maybe I should just let's add it to the list so that you don't feel like you have to stay for 2 hours. I don't want you to feel imprisoned by me. So I will get that put in here. Miktaya, is that close? Miktaya? Or is it Maketaya? I don't know. It's cool. It's a cool name. Or if it's not even a ya sound. Sorry if I'm totally butchering it. Okay. It is in the list. Carol of the Bells is in the list, so you will hear it. But first, I have a couple. I can add the song list. I don't love it. All like more junk on the screen. Then I need to make sure I stand. So, but that is where your request lies at the moment. And voice audio is way better. Now you can play it for your neighbors half a mile away. Well, crank it. Good. Yay! Well, thank you to Captain Ironjack for saying something I wouldn't have known. So once again, your critique has come in handy. And so even though I kind of fuss about, I don't like criticisms and I kind of get a little crushed, this is quite necessary because it's a music stream and I need people to be able to hear me. I mean, yes, is my talking so important? No, but if if it's annoying, you know, I got to crank it, got to turn it back down, crank it, then I just didn't want people to be frustrated and leave. Or, I don't know, what if I do say something worthwhile? You never know. You're bouncing it off your barn roof. Puts it mildly that I fuss. We're both a couple of fuss pots though, aren't we? I like it when the levels are the same, which is the ideal. That should have been how it should have been from the beginning, but with my learning and what I hear in my headphones is not what's being broadcast. That's a huge issue that is the problem with my mixer. I got, which if I had to do over, I wouldn't have gotten this mixer. And I know, I mean, I can't know what I don't know until I know it. Nick still doesn't have it right, which I don't know. When everything about his stream seems like so much fun, and he's got 17,000 plates spinning in the air at the same time. Like, oh, I'm just going to play like the most impossible classical music, or I'm going to do a live learn of a really difficult chromatic anime piece. And while that's happening, the timers and the bots are perfect, and there's a game going on, so everybody's super entertained and like, oh. So I'm kind of like, what's on my list is, what would it, if everybody needs to play a game, like, I don't know, word games, Sudoku. We talked about that. Like, that's what I like. Crossword puzzles, something like that. Because I don't really know anything about Pokemon. But anyways, I watch other streams and kind of feel like, oh no. So maybe that'll keep going too. If you wanted perfection, you'd listen to recorded, not live. Yeah, and I mean, I would love to say, oh, I'm a recovered perfectionist. That is putting too nice a word on it. I am a failed perfectionist. So that's how this is. that's what you are looking at. I think that, yeah. The ceiling does not crash in on me when things go wrong and I make a mistake, and so you just keep going, right? Well, on that note, bunch of dorks. Yes, exactly, our wheelhouse. I think I'll make it happen, right? We know a couple of coders, a couple of Twitch people that do awesome things. We'll just make requests. Well, talk amongst yourselves. Let's have some music. Yeah, plenty of dancing. Lots and lots and lots of dancing. These are, oh, I love these emotes. The penguin. All the ones that are kind of dancing animals. I love those. David 55626, hi. Welcome here. And hello, Bernadette. I don't know if I said hello to you specifically. Bernadette is who I saw pictures from the Texas Ren Fest, and it was Celtic Christmas weekend, and it was epic and not horrible weather. That's different. So thank you so much for sharing those with me. The penguin reminds you of Mary Poppins. It's so cute. Like being able to characterize something in that tiny of a space. That is talented. So very cute. Okay. We've got a big one. Here comes the dragon one. Because Lady Dragon Master got to be with her dragons last weekend. Did you buy more dragons? I saw, and is that the dragon shop? The one, like the big castle looking building that has the dragon wrapped around its chimney? I never saw that. I mean, what did I see when I was there? Almost nothing. But as I find my music, tell us about your... Let's see. I do have everything tabbed. I should be, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yes, get your dragon emotes ready. And flying and, I don't know, galloping. Or if, you could be the conductor. Could get your batons ready. I don't know. As usual, any emote is wonderful. Use them all. Well, I shouldn't say that, right? I did make it, I added that. Reality Ripple had suggested redeeming a BTTV emote. And so I think now you can just go there and just like use whatever you want. And it will be active for, I think, the stream. I think. Sometimes the settings kind of like, oh, whoops, I'm supposed to set that. So I might have something not quite right, but it was amazing. You almost came out with more dragons than you have room for. Yay. They were so cool, the dragons at the Renfest. Wow, they were really so cool. Okay, muting this so I can, or let me, okay. I'll find the music first, then shut myself up and play it. Sound good? Okay. Oh, please go. I couldn't remember what to press. Uh, yes, we were flying. Oh, look at your remote. Thank you, Lady Dragon Master. Thank you for requesting it. It's so triumphant. Oh, these are epic emotes. Look at you guys. Yes. You have fire breathing. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. And this is a new person, Calibus79. Hello. Welcome. Lovely. Thank you very much. You're very welcome here. La la. All right. The moment we have been waiting for. Let's all spell it together. Shedrick. S-H-C-H. What? I don't know. That ought to be a crossword puzzle thing. Since it wouldn't really work on Jeopardy, I'm always like, oh, I need to learn things for when I'm on Jeopardy. But crossword, and you go, the real word for Carol of the Bells, its traditional title, and then it's got like way too many letters, and you kind of go, huh? I don't know. I think that's what might happen. Okay. I have also moved my main mic, I'm having a bit of a vision problem, and I'm very afraid of hitting the voice mic with my bow. So I am kind of a little bit inhibited because I kind of wanted to dance a little bit more than I was able to just then. It's okay. I'm still tweaking, as we all know. Okay. Without further ado, dedicated to Captain Ironjack and his fair maiden, Dawn of the Damned. Ooh, what happened there? Aw, it was going so well right up until the end. Hi, Juanita Cow. Oh, I should do it the other way. Oh, that's a really long one. Thank you. I should. You're convinced crossword designers make up things to fit their puzzles? Probably. I mean, that would. Sorry, I was just. During that last song, I was like, am I licking my lips constantly? This is. That's why. I'm so parched. Hang on, I'm scrolling through emotes. Wonderful as always. Thank you. Thank you, Dawn. Dear Dawn. It's nice that you're here when he was under your account and it was like, Dawn's here too. So, no, whatever. I'm glad you're both here. Well, you have your own account. I saw it when you followed me. It was like it popped right up. Anyways, I know it's not easy. I all of them. They're just not easy. So okay, I'm gonna move this just so I can. Oh, that won't work either. Yep, I'm just in this little cave right here of microphones and booms and the stand and everything. So, okay, that's what I will need to fix before next time because I gotta move. Especially for this one. Thank you for this request, Old Fool Old School. This one is like a chat favorite. It's so fun. And now that we have our boots, now we can properly type in emotes for this song. I'm with ya. I love it too. And I still haven't managed to look through more of this lady's repertoire, Cynthia McLeod. She is a Prince Edward Island, very young girl. Young. She's much younger than me, so you know, I've definitely gotten to that age where like everyone younger than me looks 12. Oh, you're 12. How are you so accomplished? So. Pretty much one of your favorites. Me too. Hi, New Baroque. Awoo to you. You are welcome here. Calibus 79, you're that old. It just happens, right? When it's like, well, you know, the people that they're driving or they're a teacher or and you just kind of, who gave you a driver's license, little girl? Like, so. Oh, you thought I was 12. Oh, you're my favorite. Okay. Finding it and we will play it. Here we go. I am gonna tune. Yep, it's a favorite. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. Boy, I'm so glad I added those. And thank you for using them. I know they use up your points, but you'll have like billions. Or maybe do you get unlimited? Can I change that so that Ahmad gets like all of them, infinity? Maybe. Thank you for the request. I saw your comment, Don. I keep running into old people and realize I went to school with them. Which means, I know. It happens, that's what happens when you're alive. You get old. It's amazing. Older, I mean, like many other people have said before me, is that you don't have to get old. You will get older, but you don't have to get old on the inside of you. Thank you. A little bit. They can be only earned from watch time. Okay. You have tons. Good. That was mine. She's young. Okay. The woo sound. I know. Futurama. Oh, man. Well, like there were so many sounds that I wanted. And I thought, I don't even know how this would be relevant in my stream. I just want all these sounds. So there were Futurama. There were a whole bunch. I adore Jim Carrey. There's one, and I just thought, this will never be relevant in my stream, but I don't know. And I have one of those mixers. Hello, puppy. I have one of those mixers that has samples that I can just press a button and it'll whatever. And I'm kind of still, well, let's see, what sound am I going to want to just play? Because a lot of them happen automatically. You know, a new follower, bing bong, and things like that. But yeah, there are so many. Woo! I took out one of the woos because I thought they are so exactly the same. That's not nice to put two that are the same. I may grow older. I refuse to grow up. Right. That's kind of the way to me, it's like, if we're like trees and we have all the rings, then at any point, you're at the core of you is still every age you've ever been. So, you know, and I think that's okay to have the childlike part of you. I think we need that, not in the way that we're total brats and we screw up our lives and make everyone around us miserable. Not in that way, but just being curious and let's learn new things. And what if today is the best day of my life? It could be. I don't know yet. Like that kind of attitude. And I think that's totally fine. Leveling up, right? And that's what, yes, getting old beats the alternative. It's sort of like, oh, that's how people remain young. They're not alive anymore. Then they don't get pictures of them taken with wrinkles because, yeah, they were that celebrity. Ed Arrows, thanks for the present, just figuring out how to use this. I know, exactly. We're all learning. And thank goodness it's a pretty nice, this environment, like my chat for sure, every musician's chat that I have been in is that way, where everyone's helpful and forgiving and like, oh, that's not how to do that. Here's what this means. So things like that. And just, yeah. Enjoy all the things. Well, let's do some Celtic Carol. Guess what? It has Carol of the Bells in it too. Whee! And I'm gonna mute this so you don't have to listen to me slurping, but I just need I need to hydrate. 1 second. And we're back. Sort of. A Christmas miracle happened. Hang on. Thank you. We have a puppy. And Reality Ripple, did I say hello to you? I know I commented on something you put in the chat and I didn't say hi, welcome. I know. See, now that you can hear me muttering, you can hear all my like puppanese and The universal language of Papanese, freely spoken in this establishment. When their kerchiefs, I'm sorry. They're so cute. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Okay, since you are, yes, you were not here Tuesday, and yeah, I still have, I warmed up my voice. I should be able to do it. I think probably everyone else heard it, but but I was saying it for you, so I'd love to. And yeah, well, I don't know, chat, are we okay with that again? It's pretty epic. I found an arrangement that I wanted to sing. There were a few piano arrangements where, you know, this pianist played it like kind of fast and just very like dun 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 dun. And it's like, can we make this pretty, please? And then the other pianist I found, it was so slow that it was like, how many lungs do you think I have? So the version that I found is it's sort of more of a pop style, but yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh yeah, and what I found was the arrangement says, "Oh Holy Night, male key," like the men's key, which it isn't. It's in C. Thank you for the follow, Calibus79. Welcome inside. You've now rung the doorbell. Well, yeah. The high notes, they're kind of a thing. That's why I've got myself standing, and I'm very grounded. And I back up. You'll see. Whatever. Now we have a puppy. Oh, this is so magical. Clip, exclamation clip. I don't know, whatever. It does work. The more I say it, the more I'll remember that is a thing, and then I'll remember to do it. So all of you can make clips too, but so can I. And I'd so much rather be doing that during the stream than try to remember to do it afterward. I don't know. It's just turning out like I wish I had clones of me to have all the time that I want in between streams to do all that I want to do in between streams. Okay. Am I stalling? Probably. Let's get this going, and so I won't be tangling myself. Okay. I think we're okay. Oh, holy night, the stars are Aw, it made the puppy leave. At least he didn't head for the hills right at the high note. Long lay the world in sin and error pining. Well, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad you were here, and thank you for requesting it. See, I think the singing is not something that's going to just, I won't think of it or something. I don't know. The transition doesn't feel like, okay, now I'm going to sing. So when you request it, then it's like, yes. And then other people feel like they can, I don't know, join in, and yeah. So thank you. Thank you for requesting it. Thank you for sitting with me in it. And yes, okay, duplicate mic. We're answering questions. I can add a marker. Thank you, Ed Arrows. I can totally do that too. Yes. Yes, my microphone is an NT1A, the one I'm playing with. This vocal one today is a Blue Yeti, just for, and I don't have any filters or help on it. I was able to finally get OBS to agree with me that I wanted two microphones. So it has no processing on it, and I'm gonna have to listen back and go, oh, because anyways. That is my gear. Oh, possible. I wish I bought a matched set. I have a mixer that is expressly for gamers. So if you are a musician, I do not recommend my mixer. Should I name it? It's a Go XLR. It was, ooh, whiz bang. It's so fun. And it has a bunch of features that I'm dying to learn how to use them. I think it would be really quite fun. And anyways, if I start talking about my gear problems, yikes. Puppy. I'm not going to be able to sleep here, am I? True. Well, now that I've got some solutions kind of cooking. I know that when the lavalier mic comes on Saturday, that there's no way to make it work. My mixer, it won't do two audio ins, no matter how they're plugged in, and you can't trick it. You can't do anything. So I can have two happen in OBS, but not in the mixer, so that I can hear both of them. Isn't that sad? What a stupid mixer. So I don't know. Coming soon to eBay. No, I need to, had I known, I just didn't know. So when we don't know what we don't know, things happen. But I managed to I liked how I had my playing mic. I thought that was working well. Yep, I've lost the puppy. So yeah, I don't have any noise suppression. So if you can hear like microwaves beeping and everything, that was the other thing, is that if I close the door to this room, I think it got to like 79 degrees in here last stream. So I was dying, and that could be a big reason why the puppy doesn't like it in here. It gets so hot. So today I've left the door open. It's just, everything's different. Blah, blah, blah. Think. Oh yeah, I was going to mute this for slurping. Just because. No. Oh, I know. I haven't played my metal in a couple streams. I haven't practiced it either, so that's fun. Oh yes, song list, adding Wayfarer. Let's see if I can find it. Did it go? Yep. Are they pretty directional? It's working pretty well. Probably no background noise. You play games on Discord. Oh, okay. Like it is right here. Like, so like to the end of that finger. That's how far away it is from me. You probably just heard that. I just dinged it. And I put a pop filter on it. When I was trying to, when I do audio narration, like audiobooks, I know I have a lot of mouth noise. So that's why staying hydrated is going to be important for you all. That's the issue, is just I lose hydration. And something I have not perfected yet is where to put my music so that I'm standing properly. I know I'm going to watch this back and go, oh, and have another 6 pages of notes. So, oh. This is very exciting. I'm going to just adjust it to make him so you can see his little head and his little ears. That's the best part. Oh yeah, so do they make webcams with, you know, some little joystick that I can just like and move it around, so wherever he is, then it can focus on him? Bad server response, too slow. Hi, Fantastic and Random Team. Farts forever. Yay. I'm sorry that didn't work. I'm not really sure. It is a bit of code. I watched a tutorial that said that, you know, here's the code that you put into Streamlabs command thing response so that it would do a clip on its own. So I can maybe sometimes Streamlabs has an aneurysm while I'm streaming. So I've just refreshed it. See if that works. I don't think it's my internet connection. I just think these programs are like, oh, broken. I'm sorry. Poop. Well, let's see. I know on Creator Dashboard, that's exactly like what Ed Arrows was saying, is I should be able to add a marker. Add marker. Add marker with description. Anyways. Oh, and that's the other thing, is that I miss often if someone is like, if someone does a redeem that I'm supposed to do, you know, hydrate or stretch, which I've taken those 2 out. I can't think of what the other ones are. And I would not see it. So Bartacula's here. It's the spectacular Bartacula. Hi, Banana. I love that. I love your emote. It's fun. You play on. All right. Yeah, just visit, you know. Or, I mean, you can make pyramids with the emotes. It's supposed to give you points and stuff. I don't know. Have fun. I'm hearing my other puppy, and just like he's hovering So I'm like, oh, will I have a 2-puppy miracle somehow? That would be amazing. Let's play. Woo! Are we rocking out? Yes. With rainbows and tacos? Yes! A corgi. I know, they kind of have the similar face. I'm just teasing. I love all the emotes, and especially all the doggies. And a reindeer. And a unicorn. Oh. I have that Old Float School, the headbang. So it is one of the BTTV things. Shoot. And I did say I was going to add that, didn't I? But I do have, there's an emote called headbang. I don't know. If you do a search in the emote thing, like you click on emote and then you can search for them, there is one called headbang. I don't know. I don't really know how, like, if I select them, so it says that I've selected those emotes, they're on my dashboard or whatever. When I go to someone else's stream, I don't seem to have access to them. So it's like, do they have to have the same, they have to have, like, be subscribed to the same emotes as I do in order for them to show up? Like, these are things I'm still going, how can emotes be my favorite thing and I still don't really get it? I wish they all. By the way, you have the voice and music mix dialed in now. Thank you. I set the emotes allowed for the channel. Okay. Yeah. And I mean, I only get 50 because I'm trying not to pay for too many subscription things. Okay, they do have to have the same ones. Headbang. Yep. Ray's awesome. I love Ray's emotes. They're wonderful. It took me a second. I think the second time I watched him, he had the turtle on his head, and I couldn't tell that that's what that was. Like, oh, this is the whole thing, the whole emotes and whatever. So I don't remember its name. I should. Yay! Thank you for this request. Yes, 7TV gave me 300. I think I've chosen like 170, something like that. I know. Chipper is not here today, but that's okay. She mods for like how many people? So I always feel quite privileged when she's here. I don't know. Or, goodness, people have lives and jobs. She is more than a mod in life. Well, we've got some singing requests, everybody. This was the other thing, is I'm not sure if this is really a huge improvement, if I still have to move this. So that's kind of something I'm still deciding. And hello. Oh, let's have like the world's most gigantic arm. Okay, putting the violin down first. There we go. That's a little less horrible to look at. Okay. I was looking for it on YouTube and I have it in my, sorry. This is one of those things that, like, if you were to see what I'm trying to look at and think through, that might be something I would need a consultant for, you know, like, oh, this is not how any other streamer in the whole wide world does this. You should do something different. Okay. I had 2 versions of it and now I'm finding 0. So sorry, this is going to be a little bit of a longer thing. I have to look in my whole storage area. There it is. Yikes. Okay. I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry. At long last. Okay. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Old dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and I think there's some instrumental. Old dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. There we go. Was that worth the long wait? Thank you. Hi, 7 Senshi. Welcome here. Hey. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the bits. And Maketaja. I don't know. I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I'll write myself a note. Thank you. Mega Christ is here. See, Mega Christ and I have this in common too. Not only are we so metal, you guys, but Audrey Hepburn. And I happen to be wearing kind of an Audrey Hepburn-y thing today. But I don't want to screw up my camera and everything like that, but just off camera, I have a giant bookcase and I have every biography ever written about Audrey Hepburn. I was completely obsessed with her for a long time. I heard of her as a kid. I think I was maybe 12 or 13, and I saw a documentary on, whatever it was, biography on A&E, and was just everything that everyone else said about her, like everyone who had ever worked with her. And it was so complimentary and like, oh, how do you have this effect on people? Like, not only is she, yes, beautiful and like fun to watch and funny, Breakfast at Tiffany's is so weird and whatever, but then everyone loved her and like, oh, so I read everything. I just, yeah, I wanted to be her so badly. I had a dream about her that I met her. I mean, crazy, crazy. And I still remember vividly. So it was one of those things that I had to actually grow out of. Like, hey, I need to be a person that's not totally obsessed with someone else who I'll never meet. Since I found out about her after she had died. So and since she's been lurking and listening, no problem. Not the first streamers. Audrey. Every man loves Audrey Hepburn. Well, my husband, I had him watch Breakfast at Tiffany's. It was one of those like, well, if I have to watch Aliens, like all the movies of like, this explains you. Okay, then you have to watch this. And he was like, she's crazy. I don't get it. Like, so. But that isn't my favorite Audrey Hepburn movie. So I'll quit talking about it. Sorry. Oh, we really kind of fell into the little obsession pile here for a minute. My favorite movie of her is Funny Face with Fred Astaire. So that is my tippy top favorite one. And honestly, I think I like Charade a little bit better than Breakfast at Tiffany's also. So, Alien Watch Party, right? People are arguing about what color her eyes actually were. The richest, most elegant brown with flecks of, oh, I don't know, bronze. Melded bronze. We've lost the puppy. Anyways, you have the poster for Funny Face on your wall right now. You were in the right stream. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. This is my favorite thing about Twitch is like meeting people who have that like Chipper. She's obsessed with emotes like me. And it's like, oh, I found my people. This is so great. So thank you for loving Funny Face. The whole quadrilogy of aliens. Yes. Well, I'll quit talking soon, I promise. Dan does not acknowledge. I think he said that probably to your face, since you guys are talking about the pulse rifle and everything, that he does not acknowledge Alien 3 and 4. Just, I don't know. I've never seen them. So they were not on my syllabus of required viewing. Yeah. But Audrey, also, I mean, yeah, the whole, do I need to have an eating disorder for people to love me? Like, hi, we are exactly the same height. She was 5'7" and a half, 5'7" and 3/4, and that is exactly my height, 5'7" and a half. And so I felt like, oh, maybe I should weigh less than 100 pounds too, realizing I would so not be alive. So we're getting a raid. Thank you for raiding. Soulflow IRL. Hi there. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here, raiders. You are welcome here. Tiny raid. That's okay. I don't have a minimum. I'm so glad. I'm glad you're here. And thank you for the follow, Alan Rahman. It looks very segmented, which is why I said it that way. If it's Alan Rahman, then you're welcome. Welcome here. Okay, you have 2 channels. Neat. What were you doing? How was your stream? What do you stream? Are you a gamer, a musician, baker? Tell us. We'll follow ya. Learning how to use the ukulele. Oh. Yep. I was a music teacher for like 5 minutes, 2 years, but whatever. And I had a closet full of like 35 ukuleles. And because I didn't know what to do with them, I was like, this sounds like a recipe for chaos. So I did not do that. You're also a Reiki healer and ASMR on one channel, and the other is catch-all. Less than 6 strings breaks your brain. A guitar caveman. Hey, that's okay. I would, what I need to be a proper Celtic fiddler is I need somebody to be on guitar playing chords, and I need a drummer. I need a rhythm section. So, hey, you want to learn how to do chords for... That's a thing, like being a full guitarist. Excuse me, I maybe should have muted that. You just got to hear lip gloss. Well, lip balm. Guitar, mandolin. So-and-so has 35 ukuleles in a closet. That's right. 4 steel drums. To djembe, I had a ton of those too. It was a well-equipped music room. We did do drums. We did the world drumming thing for sure. Harmonica. That reminds me of the Sound of Music. I won't sing any. Well, we'll let's go through. Let's do the. I've sung this. Hey, it is from Sound of Music. What do you know? Fantastic and Random Team has requested Edelweiss. SoulFlow IRL, that reminds me. So somebody type in exclamation QOTD. It should work, unless Streamlabs is still having a problem. But my question of the day was, what is a skill you aren't great at, but you love it anyway? So SoulFlow has already told us she loves all these things. I'm not sure. I don't mean to assume your gender. Because SoulFlow is like anybody. Really bad. Come watch me when you doubt your abilities. Well, I think that that's something too, is like, I've heard of this where people are like, well, I'm practicing this. And I just think, when I'm practicing, I am not able to acknowledge other creatures. I am tractor beam into what I'm doing, and I absolutely would not be able to process, oh, there's a chat, I'm supposed to, huh? So that's something that, like, that skill seems beyond me for sure. Alan Raman tells us that one piece of cake at a time. I think that's a cake. I can see the slice. It still works for healing, so that's your focus. Yep, frequency. I'm with ya. Absolutely. Well, Edelweiss is a beautiful song. Let's find it. And sing along. I won't know. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me. Yay! Hi, Kat Denza. Your favorite movie? Yes. Yeah, I mean, that probably is my true favorite movie. I keep telling people my favorite movie is Dumb and Dumber. But it probably is really The Sound of Music. I just like Dumb and Dumber a lot. Alan Raman, I like singing, but don't worry, your ears are safe. I won't stream it. Okay. Well, yeah. You were obsessed with Julie Andrews. Well, yes, naturally. New subscriber. Hi, Amster Cello Music. Are you here? Is this a gift? Welcome. I didn't realize you were here. You're a sound engineer consultant? Hi. Sorry to freak out. No, I put that as my title because I've added a second mic today and I'm a musician trying to use a Go XLR mixer. And it's not how to do things. So, welcome. I am very glad you're here. And I have received some help, but I've got some ideas. And if you notice anything, oh goodness, please help me. It's your second month. Yeah, I resub times too. Thank you. Thank you. How lovely are you? What's up? And we live near each other. Am I remembering this correctly? We had this conversation about like Seattle-ish area. Hi, New Brogue. Cool Doge. That's my Shinji. I'm like overjoyed when he actually joins me in the spot where the camera can see him. It feels like a Christmas miracle. So I'm so thrilled. Right. Seattle-ish. I know. Because that's the thing is like, oh, I'm near Seattle. Yeah, me too. How far apart do we live from each other? 2.5 hours. Okay. So that has happened to me many times. But you've been trying to attend the live music jam session in Seattle. I looked that up at the bar. Now I can't think of what it was, the Lizard Lounge or something, and what that is, and what a cool thing. Like, what an incredibly cool concept. That sounds totally awesome. I would have to go with friends because I would be scared to death and totally terrified to leave my car parked somewhere. So I would be taking an Uber like with people. So I don't know. I'm that person. Sorry. You're in Snohomish County, King. Nectar Lounge. That's what it is. Lizard Lounge. What was I saying? You're in Vancouver. Hi. I'm Canadian. I'm from Winnipeg, my birthplace. So I have that. If you're hearing that in my voice, it's real. Canada comes through sometimes. You met Sam and Mel on Twitch having the same discussion. Aww. You'd be at a third country at that point. Where are you? Maketaya. That's how it looks to me. Is something like, I don't know. Sorry, I'll just keep saying different things. Italian. Also Canadian. Okay. There is an Egyptian Canadian girl here. Or is that? We rated her once. Now I can't remember her name. Sorry. Maquetaja. Oh, good. Maquetaja. Maquetaja. I'm in between. Living in Switzerland. Okay. That is where Audrey Hepburn lived. Oh my goodness. Full circle. Hello. You used to be in Lake Stevens, fled to the mountains. Malika. Yes, Malika from Egypt, the Egyptian Canadian girl. I know. That is a trait. This happens. Any like celebrity or actor or anything and they're Canadian, like that is like a Canadian is like obsessed with saying they're Canadian. So I don't know. It's like all we have. It's all we have to brag about is that we are it. So. Well, West Coast peeps and Switzerland. Is it like nighttime or early morning for you? So curious. We brag about truth and reconciliation and diversity and inclusion. I mean, I grew up there. I remember, yes, we're a multicultural mosaic. I know, I was almost midnight. Okay. Imported Canadian. Okay, I'm blithering on. I'm going to run out of time. Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. If Captain Iron Jack were still here, he would be like, listen, I thought this was thought you're a busker. You are, get on it. Oh yes, beautiful request. This is such a pretty arrangement. Let me just make sure I've got this where I want it. My little, like I feel like I'm in the middle of a weeping willow of equipment. But I have a puppy. Okay. Thank you for being here and thank you for the hint. Yes. Otherwise we have to call it just chatting. Doggy. Listen here, see. I know. I do appreciate it because I am not one of those streamers that's ever going to be able to stream 4, 5, or 6 hours. I think that's when it's like, yep, we'll talk a little, we'll play some music, but I really do want to share music mostly. So that is my intention. And I would feel bad on watch back if it was like, you played 4 songs and you would not shut up. So I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. There are so much happening. Hello. Dishes would also never get done without gentle reminders. No, I'm sincere about that. I want this to be a performance music stream. Yay. Check the EQ chart later. Okay. Right now it's bright and quiet. Okay, for the playing or for talking? Yes. Okay. What child is this? Also a very beautiful arrangement. Thank you, Old Fool Old School. Oh, Wildcats has left. Bye. And bye, Bartacula. This happy banana. The littlest fart from school. This is great. Right. Sweet spot for strings is beyond 5 feet if you have a good room. Well, I don't have a hall. Yeah. Okay. Brightness for clarity of bow. I know. The bow to string sound, like I'm afraid of that. So I just don't want to be too close. Right now it is less than 3 feet. But still trying stuff. Thank you for saying you're here, coming, just because I asked for a sound engineer to show up. That's awesome. Okay, this might be our last one for today, and then let's think of who we can raid. Thank you for writing all of this. I will read these. I mean, I've been up and down the internet of like how to properly mic a violin, and so I feel like every day is a new frontier of now how do I do it? Thank you very much. That arrangement, I love it so much. So beautiful. Thank you, Thank you for Old Old School. Listen back on different devices. Headphones, phone, TV. Yeah, that's the real... It's almost something like, I just don't want to.
Woo!
Yes, right? Thank you for redeeming that one. I love it. I love it. I know that, like, it's sort of maybe a little tiny bit incongruous. It sounds like it is, but it isn't. Please, the more you get to know me, I am that person. I watch Futurama, love cartoon voices. I mean, I just said a few minutes ago my favorite movie is Dumb and Dumber. I'd put all those sounds in there if it seemed appropriate. If I could make, I think I looked for the emote of Jim Carrey going, you know, like he's crying and
Hey, that's pretty good.
see? Does anyone know where that is from? I don't know what that sound bite is from. I think it's funny and I like it a lot. So, thank you, Bernadette. Thank you for your compliment. I do use OBS for recording, like just press record and stream. Yes. Oh, okay. So it isn't what you were expecting. That's good to know. Because that's the thing too, is like if I don't know what it is, I won't know how to describe it. Well, thank you for being here, Ed Arrows. You are so very welcome. I'm very, very glad that you were here. Okay. Well, let's see. Who is streaming? Who can we raid? Malika is streaming. Shall we? That's what sounds good to me. Try a few of our little... Raid! Bye, 7 Senchi. Bye, Old School. And if your violin lessons are on Tuesdays, we'll just see you on Thursdays. That's fun, though. I'm happy you're doing that. Bye, friends. Okay, I'm going to click on her. It's not giving me a countdown. I'm not sure what to do when that happens. Like it says, we're already rating. Anyways. Oh, every other Tuesday. Okay, cool. Well, I will see you over at Malika Music.